With the oldest living culture in the world, so I'd say that's great, fascinating. Nothing, how long my people have been here for,
I think it's first of its time that's been held on country here on the homelands of those Jagera and Yugambeh people.
So this week I've come on as one of the educational facilitators at Everick Foundation on Country Field School. And so I'm just out here to bring a bit of the scientific archaeological perspective to the kind of heritage work that a lot of the mob that are out here are working in or looking to work in.
So you're taking your knowledge and our knowledge and putting it together, and what could be more powerful than something like that, Because a lot of archies that we work with and that have a passion for what they do and a love of it, and we have a love and a passion of our heritage and where we come from. So putting the two together is a very powerful thing. So something, like this is good.
The Everick Foundation is a not-for-profit charity branch of Everick Heritage, and the entire purpose of it was to give back to the communities. We feel that so much has been lost, and especially in a place like here out in Ipswich, where it's considered a priority development area. We want to save as much as we can, and we want to give back to the communities because we know that this is going to get lost.
I wanted more depth information on, not exactly on what I was doing, but more of the background of it. Like, I wanted to understand from your guys' point of view as well, to my cultural knowledge, the different textures of the rocks and the different textures of the dirt. The more in depth of it is a lot more than what our view of it was.
Well, it's definitely some technical elements to what we would generally do out in the field and not truly understand, the importance of recording that data and how to capture it and ultimately collating it.
So education is very important, but also just being proud and informing myself is a very big important of my family. Also just seeing it from your perspective as archies and scientists, perspective, it's really interesting, and just learning the different techniques that come along with this cultural heritage.
I'm trained as a landscape archaeologist, as a geoarchaeologist, but I'm also a foreigner, so I'm constantly learning about these landscapes. And there's no one better to learn from than from the traditional owners who grew up on this land, and they share some of their stories with us, and so I just get a better sense of where I am.
It's really uplifting to also come together with other neighbouring tribes.
I have learned, I suppose, a bit, just working with other nations, Aboriginal nations, starters, other cultures. Also learning different parts of the soil, testing, learning, and also different artefacts of the rocks.
It was nice to see the dates are in order, so we know that the site hasn't been disturbed much. That is great. And the other thing in Southeast Queensland, and most of the time with the cultural heritage, dating sites and these kind of things overlooked. So we're bringing, with the with actually help of Everick Foundation, bringing that part of it, the research part of it, into cultural heritage will actually increase our knowledge of the Southeast Queensland, and I think will impact how we look at cultural heritage within Queensland legislation a lot better in the future.
I'm really keen and want to get to know more about archaeology and the science side of things. I find learning more about my culture and on the science side of things. So this is really exciting for me to be able to take back and share my knowledge with my people back at home.
I love it and I enjoy it, and it's good to be out here,